Oculus, begin transmission.
Transmission commencing.
Hi, this is Pecktec, reporting for the Steampunk Chronicle. I'm here with Professor Elemental.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you for making the trip over to DragonCon. We're thrilled to have you here.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. I've been wanting to do DragonCon for ages, so it's quite a big gig for me as well. It's lovely.
So tell me, what's new for you this year? I know you've got a lot of things in the works. What are you doing? What are you doing now?
Right now, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. There's lots of stuff all waiting. I'm kind of pregnant with a lot of different projects all waiting to be released, if that's not too horrible an image. But probably the next couple of things. I'm part of a group called the Menagerie. It's kind of it's more of a hip hop side of things, and I've got an album with them coming out in the next couple of days. And I've also got my own tea, which is very exciting to me. So I'll be releasing my own tea onto the world.
So what does it take to have your own tea? Have you picked a special blend, or how does it work?
It's a very special blend. But I can't just make my whole career on songs about tea and then just release them on tap. It has to be very good tea. So no, I had a lovely process of just trying loads of different blends and squishing them together until we found the perfect tea. It's lovely.
Do you have another album in the works?
Yeah, I've got a couple actually. The first thing that's going to be out is going to be a project of kind of just big dance numbers and lots of collaborations I've done all mixed together, and that's going to be lovely. And then I've got a huge project called Invasion, which is going to span across video, comic, music and all sorts, and that's going to be massive. I'm going to be doing that towards the end of the year.
I caught one of the comics and I just thought the artwork was amazing. Who are you collaborating with some of those things?
Oh, there's some amazing artists. There's almost too numerous to mention. There's a chap called Gibson Quarter who's based in the States, who's fantastic, and a fellow called Crazy Fox Machine in the UK, and a whole host of people in the sort of UK independent comic scene. And it's all written and edited by a chap called Christopher Mole, who had the idea of putting the comic together, and now he does the writing and I do a few little stories on the side and sort of consult with him. So it's come together really nicely. And of course, I'm a big comics geek, so the idea of being in my own comic was a dream come true.
So are you recognized pretty regularly? I mean, in the UK
Oh,
versus
it's
here?
a nightmare. I can't go to the shops, I can't park my car, can't take my little girl to the park. It's a nightmare. Never get recognised at all in the UK. I do if I'm at a steampunk gig and I'm wearing the hats, but other than that, no, not at all. It's a beautiful niche as well, and also I hate to disappoint the people of America, but sometimes I don't dress this way, and that's great because it means I've got a bit of a secret identity.
So you take the hat off and it's just Paul.
Yeah, no. But I don't do that here. People don't want Paul. They even dragged me over from England to have Paul here, the professor. You
used to work with kids. You've only recently become a full-time musician, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was only last year was my first year of doing this full-time. And it's bloody lovely. It's really, really nice. I don't ever want to stop doing it. I don't think I could go back to full-time work. Now, I mean, I was always getting fired from things and just hanging on by a thread in every job I did anyway, so it's nice to find somewhere I belong here in DragonCon.
So tell me, what pushed you to that end? I mean, is it just something that you said, okay, I can finally do this, and you just went for it?
Yeah, it's a kind of combination of stuff. I mean, mostly hating work. I hated it. I did so many different jobs and I hated them all, particularly office work and things like that. So it was largely to find an escape and do something kind of creative and fun, and that incorporates all the things I enjoy. But actually there was a little tipping point, and one of the tipping points was being asked to do DragonCon a couple of years ago, and asking the school I was working in, could I take time off to go to DragonCon? They were like, no, definitely not. You've got school holidays, so you're cheeky. And that was the point. I was like, I can't miss out on any more shows. So I decided it was either one route or the other, and I'm very glad I'm choosing this way.
Well, we're glad to, and thank you very much for talking to us.
Oh, thanks very much for having me. Lovely.
This is Pecktec and Professor Elemental with SteampunkChronicle.com.
All right.
Brighton's #1 horse fancier and goat tickler, Professor Elemental! Oh my goodness, look at you pretty people! isn't this nice? A change from the usual belligerent hype. If it's a bit blue, a miserable life, then it might be time for you to give me that mic. So happy that it's nearly sickening, but not quite. Your rapper's got a little bitter. I got nights, I've got timely recordings of a lifetime of tours with the violin playing mice and my orchestra. Fighting trousers, sunshine hat, came to a stand, so run my track. Invite any crowd from the front, right back. If you hate gangsters, come try my rap. So creamy, full fat beats, they're cheesy like milk been squeezed from teeth. And nobody wants to buy bad man milk. I stride on stage in my rapping kilt. Hello, Dragon Con! We're gonna have a lovely time this evening. Are you ready for a big party? Tony, how are you?
My rap, full fat beats, I stride on stage, run my track.
You need a bit of incentive. You need to get my attention. Be a bit inventive. Be a bit Jim Henson. It's just a silly little rhyme, but we're changing the world one giggle at a time. Do the tipple, show a nipple, get ridiculous. Find a weirdo like you with a similar mind. If this is a nice, it's a very nice try. Thank you for your attention, you've got very kind eyes. I might not know what rocks the charts, but I feel I've got it all if I've got your heart. Tracks about the store, stops and starts, get your back up off the wall, have a proper dance. Tracks about the store when it stops and starts, get your back up off the wall, have a proper dance. Yes! Oh! So you're feeling good this evening? Are you feeling splendid? Totally are, aren't you? I can see it. You are ready for action. Oh, we can have such a fine time. Woke up this morning feeling super. Where's the butler? Pass me the butter. My muffins are freshly baked. Wake up and I stretch and shake. My life, well, yes, it's great. Like I live on a slice of special cake with loads of ingredients. If my home is my castle, that's most convenient. Because my home is a castle and I laugh at the top of my turret. My drawbridge is over a moat filled with tea and I'm far above it. I just love it to see your smiling faces. Few as strangers, my fan bases. I love you almost paternally. I have an orangutan serving me. Is that so eccentric? Invention just means be open-ended. So if you're special but no one said it, shout with me. It's oh so splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. Oh, let me find out more about your American faces. What's the most splendid thing you've seen at Dragon Con thus far? That is the right answer. And I've hardly even begun. Wait till I get really going. It's going to be marvelous. The fresh smell of a newly mowed lawn. First cup of joy on a misty morn. Or when you sip from a dark brew in a sharp suit, watching cartoons. Your very own baby, flame-haired ladies, lovely roast hen with Yorkshires and gravy. Or a ride where you scream for joy on a steam-powered flying machine. Or a scene from your new ambition played in the present tense. Or some sentiment sent from a loved one to end offence. Or 11 pence paid for a Mama Gwyn, sitting at the bar with a glass of gin, getting what you want for your birthday. Or watching the Las Vegas Mermaids, sitting on a deck chair listening to sea. Or listening to me, knowing that you said what you said and you meant it because everything is ever so splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. It's splendid. Oh, yes. Lovely. Right, it is time for a dance. We have stood around long enough. All you people at the back, get out of your seats. You are lazy. Lazy people. Join us at the front. We're having a great time down here. It's time to party.
all the weather being cold.
I want to see some movement down there. There we go.
Always hit the
I knew it wouldn't take much.
soldiers may be fighting in the trenches or a battleship. It seems
Everything's got SWAT. God, look at you, all grown up. Oh, I'm so happy to do a show at midnight because it means you're already drunk, doesn't it? Hey! Half the work's been done for me already. It's brilliant. Horse. And that's kind of what a lot of people, a lot of Americans that I meet kind of think. We've got horses, we've got castles. There's a lot of presumptions about each other, I think we find. Like, a lot of people think that English people are very polite, for example. We're fucking not, Like when I meet up with my best friend, my very best friend, who I might not have seen for a really long time, I'm just like, ah, you fucking idiot, look at you, you look awful, you look terrible, everything you do is useless, how are you? That's how we communicate love, because our emotions are so deeply buried. And they're not always right, are they? It's kind of assumptions. Americans think that we're kind of polite, we drink a lot. But it's not. In America, yeah. Any reference, if you make any reference to booze on stage in America, somebody will go, yeah, like a spring break. You like to scoop through that, didn't you? Oh, freaking, I love America so much. I love it. You've got literally the best and worst of everything all the time. It's incredible. Nice. You've got like the best, most amazing like food and entertainment, and you put, on the other hand, you put all your young children on prescription drugs. Like, oh, brilliant. Oh. Everybody is genuinely really polite here. Really polite. I did a show in Texas, very polite in Texas. Yeah, because you've all got friggin' guns, that's why, isn't it? I'm going to be very polite to anybody with a gun. That's how it works. So I want to show you what it means to be British, because I get very excited. I come over here and I have the best and worst of everything. Whoa. And I go home and it's kind of hedgehogs and CCTV and David Cameron. It's I try and friggin' forget the rain. That's why I come to places like this. I don't want that. Hit it if you be so very kind, sir. For a few scant moments, ladies and gentlemen, we're all going to be British. Just for a moment, that would be alright, wouldn't it? A land of badgers and crumble and opportunity. I begin every sentence with an apology. I'm sorry that's the case, but that's just British policy. It's obviously the case with everything in honesty. I use 10 words when 2 would do. Obviously I'm British, and that makes me unique. At least I think so when I hear you speak. See, we used to have an empire, but we got a little cocky. Like, ha-ha, Johnny Farr, I'd like to see you stop me. And sure enough, we rhubarb crumbled. Now in every town, all the drunk teens stumble. I'm rather glad, really, because it made us more humble. If you ask me where I'm from, dear boy, I won't mumble. I'm British. I don't want to be fantastic, just adequate. And if I'm nice, it's probably sarcastic. Ridiculously cynical, that's what we're like. If you can't take a joke, get on your bike. I'm British. Like a clotted cream tea, apologetic Morris dancer, then you must mean me. I'm British. Like the wickets in cricket, like blimey, nice one, crack it, wicked. If you're down with the Brits, put your hand in the air. You'd rather not though, that's absolutely fine, madam. We don't want to make too much of a fuss, do we? That was like a trick question. We're ever so nice to our pets, and we know not to work too hard. We're eccentric, accepting, and yes, I suppose we're a bit bizarre. But if you can take down a celebrity just because of the way they live, or you can feel bleak joy in a seaside town as the rain pours down on your chips, or you can drink 10 pints of Adams without ever breaking your stride, or repress your emotions and passions and bury them deep inside. Then I've got a room in a cramped B&B with a TV that only shows BBC Two, and I've got the keys right here. I've been keeping them just for you. I'm British, like a clotted cream tea, apologetic Morris dancer, then you must mean me. I'm British, like the wickets in cricket, like find me brilliant, excellent, wicked. If you're down with the Brits, then make some noise. A little bit too much noise, certainly. Had a few complaints from the residents. We've got to keep it at a certain level. So I want to apologise to you all for all the things that Britain has brought to you over the years. For racism and fox hunting, Jeremy Sodding Clarkson, David fucking Cameron. But most of all, we're all so terribly, terribly sorry about Piers Morgan. So I couldn't pack everything, could I? Couldn't pack everything, couldn't pack my Saturday night. Well, I couldn't pack my horse, he wasn't coming. Couldn't pack Jeffrey. Can't bring Jeffrey on a plane. It'd be apes on a plane. It'd be a nightmare. Oh, no one wants that. And I only had the one pair of trousers. That's it. That's all I could bring. What kind of trousers are they, my pretties? You lot are brilliant. I like you. Right, hit it, sir. Right, this is a big stompy head nodding, wave your hands, clapping, marching, let's go, boom. So, even if you are not a battle rapper per se, and I know a lot of you are, there comes a time if you're any kind of nerd, where you meet someone at work or some loser, and they don't really understand your love of My Little Pony or DC Comics or dressing up as a squirrel and getting off with another squirrel. People don't understand, so I'm going to give you some words to remember. Repeat. I will not lose. Dear sir, regarding your recent foray into the rap business and the scene you portray, I don't normally approve of war games, but he's biting you is what they all say. And by Harry, they might be right. This is hip-hop, not an Elvis night. Shelve this professor impersonation. Let it end now, it's impertinent waiting. You seem a reasonable chap. What you need to do is rap and not parody chat hop, cause that's not proper, just not cricket. Put away your ukulele or I'll tell you where to stick it. I will not lose. I got super producers and fans that play me. He has a granddad's moustache and a ukulele. Don't look around, sir, I'm speaking to you. Roll up your shirt sleeves, Queensberry rules. Never test professors with the cleverest wit. Let's settle this like gentlemen, armed with heavy sticks, on a rotating plate with spikes like Flash Gordon. And he's Peter Duncan. I gave him fair warning. With this rap George form is performing. Audiences go home before he begins talking. A new career might be more rewarding. I'm a bright and peer. He's rap Piers Morgan. I will not lose. I've not seen him at ciphers or workshops with kids or gigs. Dear sir, you're not worthy of this. Sold out to Coca-Cola, used for a trend, and that means he's banned from using a pen. Hope it's safe to assume he won't do it again. Set foot on my stage and get ruined again. Be out, Mr. B, I've set the X-timer. There's not room in town for two gentlemen rhymers. Leave by the end of this instrumental. Yours, etc., etc. Sincerely and so forth, Professor Elemental. I will not lose. Oh, you lot are friggin' amazing. Just for you, I'm gonna do a special tap dance. Watch this. Lovely. Okay, do we have any, there's loads of flavours of nerd here. Every conceivable, possible thing. I love it so much. Like, there's finally a place for us. Oh, it's here, it's so nice. So do we have any comic book geeks here? Like I'm a comic book geek, yeah? Lovely. I did a Star Trek fans, we've got any big Doctor Who fans? Yeah, lovely. Have we got any furries here? Yeah, see, that is what I'm talking about. Poor old furries, normally everyone goes, oh no. Oh, no. I've got standards. No, you haven't. Yes, furries. Do we have any steampunk in the house tonight? Yeah, it is, sir. This is just for you. This is big, jumpy steampunk number. Go for it, Mr. Man. Okay, let's go down low and jump up when I start rapping, okay? Go down low, go down low. Yes! Yeah! Steam power! This is dedicated to everybody with a pair of brass goggles and a heart of steel. If you're all about steam and brass, then all you need to start is tea in a flask, sharp set of gears and a gleaming arc, the sky race heaving, screaming past. If you're all about reaching far, meeting the past in secret charts, meeting in secret beneath the stars with a decent mask and a good moustache. If you're really part of an army march, charge, starting a party, a set of weapons so wondrous, and a specially constructed blunderbuss. So thunderous don't come to pass, you've got a wanderlust and you're one of us. We bump, free funk, need one of these jobs. We bam, free fun, here comes the steam hunks. Who's still jumping and dancing out there? I can see you. Down here, very, very good. Under a tunnel and back in time, covered in soot and factory grime. All other groups at the back of the line. We are the future and fact divine. Leading machinery seem to be reckoned with. Every single member an excellent specimen, seen with a seamstress. Because the people need this. Taking care of our crew like we do our facial hair. Been made aware that we're making improvement. Don't call it a scene, it's more like a movement. And we're nearly there, taking over, clearing the air. Pirates, ladies, vagrants, beasts, welcome one and all to the age of steam. Nice. I was chatting to someone, chatting to quite a few people about Dragon Con before it started. And I was like, okay, what do I need to prepare? Like, I've not done Dragon Con like before. And one guy just sent me a message and said, it changes you. Okay. And the only other advice I got was bring a spare liver. So, I want to try some new stuff. Very dangerous. Biggest gig ever. Trying some new stuff. Oh, it's because I'm a rock and roll maverick. Ooh. I love danger. Taking the danger. So, I'm going to need help with this. You know, I need support. My new song. I know that you are up for it. You've got lovely singing voices, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's what I was expecting. A choir of angels. So, this half of the room for the chorus. You are going to sing, I've got a hat full of sunshine. Let's try that out, wait for it. I've got a hat full of sunshine. That's it, lounge singer style. And you guys over here, you are the dividing line. You sing both of it, just you, because you're right in the middle. Okay, you're going to sing, a pocket full of happiness. Happiness, gonna repeat that last bit, okay? A pocket full of happiness, happiness. Which, now I'm doing that with the crowd for the first time, I realise it sounds a little bit like have penis, doesn't it? That's not what I intended, it's not a song about that, it doesn't even make sense, does it? No one's got a pocket full of penis. No giggling when we do this song, you'll ruin it. Okay, we're going to do that chorus 3 times and I'm going to do some rap and we'll do it together at the end, it'll be brilliant. Okay, hit it, sir. You do all sound very beautiful, by the way. You live up to my expectations. I've got a hat full of sun. Oh no, too early, too early. God, honestly. Okay, we'll try again. I've got a hat full of sunshine. jacket made of rainbows. The professor is a snappy dresser. I've got a sunshine sipper, listening to buzzy bees. Why are you so bloody busy? Get from out your honey tree. Unbutton your pantaloons, zip up your dungarees. Get your legs out, lovely face, I think you've got lovely knees. And now the mysteries of life, the key to all your worries is to keep it simplified. Don't stuff the place that you reside with too much stuff, or buried under debt, have too much love. Cause it's a world of wonder, don't let them keep you undermined. Every day, dreams and joy, written bold, underlined. We the undivided, undecided, and the undermined demand a sense of wonder and the sense to wonder why. Keep your work days to a minimum, make a life as sweet as cinnamon. This is a new hat. To wear it, what's the point of sunshine unless you share it? A hat made of sunshine. A jacket made of rainbows. Professor is a snappy dresser. I've got a pocket full of happiness. Happiness. Thank you. Oh, give yourselves a huge round of applause. That was marvelous. Probably should have edited the track there, shouldn't I? I mean, this bit goes on for about an hour and a half, so just no talking, just wait for it to... Okay, you are polite, aren't you? See, you're polite over here. Beautiful. Okay, Dragon Con. Dragon Con! Oh my God, I've done so many conventions, like loads of different conventions of all different shapes and sizes. Some of them have been amazing, some of them very beautiful things. There's one that I did recently that I highly recommend called Wild West Con in Arizona, in a great big cowboy town. Brilliant. I absolutely loved it there. But of all the conventions I've done, I have to say genuinely from my heart, this is the best one, isn't it? This is the best. Yeah. This is for the fans, by the fans, and that's what makes this good. Hang on to that, it's precious and beautiful. Wonderful thing. This is where all of us, we can all come together and like we've all got something in common. And I've realized I thought it was just a gathering of all the different types of nerds, and it's not. It's a gathering of all the different types of nerds who like to really party very hard. That's what it is. Beautiful. So this is another new tune. This is dedicated directly to you, if you'd be so very kind. You might need to turn the sound on this one up just ever so slightly. This is called Enter the Convention, okay? Up on your feet, first day of the con. Got a unique cosplay, get it on. Strap on your cape, your wings, your thong. Pop on a top hat, paint yourself bronze. I know you and you know me. This is the weekend we break free. Rest can't see, let them watch TV while we remake the world into what it should be. Never grow up in passion playing. Show up wearing our imagination. Outside the line, all standing, waiting. Heroes, villains, angels, satans. You finally found your tribe. All here, right here inside. All worth it, all worthy. I don't know why they all have a go at bronies. Why? Oh! Every single group, including the Steampunk, the Comic Geeks, the Doctor Who people. Yeah, I see you, Doctor Who people. Lost in time. Right, I'm going to take you through the convention now. Fanboy, true lover, cosplay girls. B-movie stars act like they rule the world. Fine comic art, discuss past glories, comic art. Laughing stories, panels, stalls, stands, skits. Professor Elemental's on about 6. And almost every gig there's a couple of gigs. Not real Steampunk, shut up, yes it is. Every volunteer makes it better. Every person holds it together. You finally found your tribe. Right here inside. All worth it, all worthy. I don't know why they all have a go at furries. If you want to dress up as a badger and have sex with a man dressed as a horse, that is your business. You go for it, man. Anything goes. Find your niche in life and take it to the ultimate limit. That is what this is all about. Enter, 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 enter the convention. Nice. Beautiful. I've gone racing through it all on my horse. I'm nearly over. I'm nearly done. My God, that felt quick, didn't it? Okay, so I've got very high. What's going on now? Oh. That would be. You've lived over here a while, haven't you? We
flew out for Dragon Con.
Did you?
They had to get trains to get here.
There's always going to be someone complaining. They're always going to be British. Everyone else is just wooing and cheering, but not you. You're like, oh, you're late. Do you know why I'm late? I'll tell you why I'm late. No, but it's because there's some guy from something or other was yabbering on too long, but I had a really bad headache. I thought I'd have a half-hour sleep just before the gig and then have a few hours to prepare for the gig. And I woke up about 45 minutes till I was due on stage. Feeling like it was morning and I'd have a lovely day. And I'm like, no! Thank God, thank God. And you all waited, it's going to be beautiful. So I've got high expectations for this next bit. I like to do the kind of traditional hip-hop thing because I love hip-hop. Love hip-hop. We've got any hip-hop fans? Yeah! There's space, man. Yeah. Brilliant. And the traditional hip-hop thing to show that you are a real rapper is to freestyle about objects from the audience, okay? Now normally that means everyone lifts up like a lighter and their phone. In Dragon Con, I have high expectations. And they're already being met by that man with whatever that is. Yes, lift me some stuff up I can talk about. Yes. That's beautiful. What we got? We got a shoe. We got a wrench. Lovely. Lovely shoes. A hula hoop. Oh, fantastic. Keep that stuff up in the air. I'll try and work it in. Ladies and gentlemen of Dragon Con, it's Professor Elemental and I'm glad to be on. I've got breath control like ladies in labour. I really admire both of your lightsabers. I like to swing them like I was Lord Vader. I come through while the DJ crosses the fader. And I'll spit about current events. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd grab that wrench and I'd smash me a zombie. Other raps don't belong to me. When I come through, there's no one comes after me. I come last like Dick Dastardly and there's no other MC that is more classy. Is that some kind of Aztec coin? Or some kind of money that I can use? It's very strange. Honestly, from up here I've got the most incredible view. And you can call me the top chap. I am the top cap. I might try to steal your top hat, because that's the type of stuff that I do. I'm ever so funky. I really like your monkey. Could I have a cuddle? Let me see. Oh, you remind me of lovely Jeffrey. How I miss you back in England. All you other people, I want to see you jingling. Oh my goodness, up on the stage it's Elemental about to spit another page. And yo, I might get through the loop. I really like your hula hoop, but you're clearly too large to use it properly. It's Elemental about to spit a proper free. And what's going on with your stickman injured thing? I really like it. That's been the ding-a-ling. I like to bring a thing to all you people. It's Elemental, there is no sequel. You've been very kind over this instrumental. Peace and I'm out, Professor Elemental. Thank you. I don't normally do it. Because I do so many conventions. A lot of my friends, when they see other people's photos on Facebook, they just think that I perform in the same brown lobby with slightly different people each time, because all of the places they can look the same. So I want to have a photo of you all, because no one will believe it. Look at your handsome faces. Oh, Honestly, I remember this gig always. Beautiful, beautiful people. Okay. Oh yeah, can I come back next year? Thank you. Honestly, I mean this absolutely genuine. This isn't like a sort of a career thing or a money thing. I've had such a friggin' lovely time. Please get in touch with DragonCon and ask them to have me back next year. Because that's the way they're happy. Please. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I've got to go. There's another band. There's another band. It's quite obscure. I don't know if you probably wouldn't have heard of them. Oobles. Abney Park. Heard of them? Yeah. Abney Park coming up next. Very exciting. I want to give a shout out to like all of the friggin' volunteers, the thousands of them that hold all this together. The guy who's done my sound, thank you. And the lovely people doing my merchandise. Thank you very much. It's beautiful. Right, and last song. Hit it, sir. Oh no, hang on. Let's just get them ready. It is the big. No, wait. I got a bit carried away. Wait for it. He's a pro, man. He's been good. When I say Earl Grey, you say yes, please. Earl Grey. Yes, please. Earl Grey. Yes, please. I say Assam, you say lovely. Assam? Lovely. Assam? Lovely. Beautiful. Hit it, sir. And a bit special. Right, this is my last song. I want you to dance till it's finished, and then as soon as it's done, go over there and buy all my rubbish. I don't want to take it home. Okay, let's go. The cup of the brown, not the shade of an acorn. Make one by the same source that I take my cake from. Using a teapot and mug of fine china, been hooked up to ivies for a constant supply. No drip of my urges, my virgin perverted with the earthy brown tea. I'm certain it's worth it. We Sherpas who work hard and use a French fountain. I preserve brews from Peruvian mountains. I served up a cup from an elephant's trunk with a couple of monks who utterly stunk. I've had bourbons with sultans and queens with queens. I bathed in Earl Grey. I'm really that keen. Now missionaries dismiss me my single epiphany. The difference between him and me is a simple sip of British tea. So when times are hard and life is rough, you can stick the kettle on and find me a cup. Now when I say Earl Grey, you say yes please. Earl Grey? Yes please. Earl Grey? Yes please. When I say Assam, you say lovely. Assam? Lovely. Assam? Lovely. When I say ooh, you say long. Ooh. Long. Ooh. Long. Ooh. Long. Ooh. Long. I'm really sorry about that, sir. Been around the world in 80 brews to see the place it takes me to make a brew that tastes like the cream cakes made by. I'm not the same as you can shake it, but aim. The three amazing fluids, but don't make it the same. Now using fine leaves, picked by pretty maidens and magneted by a seamstress who lives in Copenhagen. Brewed up in a pot made of semi-precious metal. The blessing on the settle in my very special kettle. When I say herbal, you say no thanks, herbal. No thanks. Herbal. No thanks. When I say apnea, you say pot. Apnea. Apnea. When I say dragon, you say con. Dragon. 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 Yes! If you're tired of tea, you're tired of life. I'm madder than a hatter and it fires my mics. Liken me to Earl Grey or Sam or Ginger. Lapsang, sushot, raise your pinky fingers. Keep your sonic coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot. Put me lobbing teapots in your Ponzi rotten coffee shop. Coffee plots have lost the plot. Lost the plot, starting up my knees and having tannin and a bat and burnt it up enough. Can't remember different lot, the different lot can take the beer. On 80 cups a day, I haven't slept in 80 years. Oh my God! Madam, it's all about you and me. Let's finish this off together and properly, okay? It goes T, 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 incredible! Thank you so much! One of the best gigs of my life. Thank you very much indeed. I've been Professor Elemental. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye!
End transmission.
Transmission complete.